The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that. Views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
You met me as me. Yes.
Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes. It's 99J. Let's talk about this right here, girl.
Yeah. And then why did they think the Phags broke up? They know we got to come and talk about stuff like this.
I saw some of the nastiest comments about some of the nastiest, low down, filthiest comments about this.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some of the nastiest comments. Some of the filthiest comments.
And those same people will be trying to check you about what you said in response to attacks you've gotten.
Craig, it was so filthy that I had to just cut it off.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about that this girl was 14 years old. We're going to talk about this girl was 14. This girl was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Put it back up there, Mo.
Dismemberment. For those of you who may not know what that is, and I'm really not trying to be funny when I say that, because I know everybody may not know exactly what that is. Like, basically, he severed parts of her body.
Chopped her up.
Dismembered. Cut off an arm, cut off a hand, cut off different limbs.
And you want to tell me, go ahead, Mo, take it out. You want to tell me that I shouldn't feel no type of way about bitches doxing me? When you got motherfuckers doing this to a 14-year-old,
and that's what I'm saying.
You want to tell me that I can't, bitch, that I got to have decorum with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like they putting your address out. Like, you don't know what kind of person could show up over here because they feel a way about trans people. You know what I mean? And then they'd be the first ones to talk about, well, I didn't know. And
did they know? Did they know what it was? Because see, that's what y'all do. Y'all always, it's like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. She played too grown and met the wrong guy. Wow.
14, Craig.
That's atrocious.
And her dad was there, and her dad was calling, her by her name and stuff like that. Like, I just saw the comment. I was so hurt by looking at the comments. Like, golly, it's just like there's no type of compassion at all. You see transgender, and you just like there's no compassion at all.
Mm-hmm. But again, and I said this before, this is why I liken it to racism, because racism really is rooted in the fear of the unknown. Because a lot of times these people who are racist, they haven't really spent much time around black people or others.
That's right. The bigger issue was that the dude was a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking. That was the first thing that actually popped in my head.
Of course, Mo, because you have compassion.
Because why is this grown ass man with the
14-year-old child, even though you told all those moving me in my teeth,
oh my God,
you still have compassion.
He told all those moving people your teeth.
Yes.
First of all, that's a lie. But okay.
That's really sad.
Okay, so the person that said she was acting too grown, he explained himself in this comment. He said,
I feel for her. But if
would-
she would have lied and said she was 18, it wouldn't have happened.
You know what that sounds like, though? It sounds like the same people who said those girls that R. Kelly was messing around with were fast. The point is, the adult should have known better. You can't visit that kind of responsibility on a child because the frontal lobe of a child doesn't really develop until they're 25. That's why I ignore half these people that in the comments we're talking about.
Come on, devil's advocate. Come on, talking to Mike. Talking to Mike, Mo.
In this situation, I don't think there are some adults that are just plain sick, like completely sick. It's not even about their age; they're just sick individuals. And in the sense, like I said, I feel sorry for the girl that this happened to, but at times, that's why I believe that as children, they should be monitored.
I do feel that.
As children,
sure.
They should be monitored
but
of
come on now.
sick
But how many
individuals
times
like this?
Correct. But how many times did our parents try to monitor us, and we were we were able to duck and dodge and get to do what the fuck we
Mama,
wanted to
I
do.
know you watching this, but I did sneak a boy or two in the front window.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Now, in that example right there, what if that boy was crazy like this boy and killed you in that house?
Yeah.
People would have been looking at Miss Mary like, well, where were you? Why didn't you know? No, sometimes the parent does know what's going on. I mean, the parent is, has their children on some sort of a schedule. They have some sort of structure, but sometimes we're slick. I know I did a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? So like, we can't even say that parent didn't do what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember there was a after school commercial. They said, come on, do you know where your children are right now? Like,
it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
You remember
it's
that?
10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You could think your kids are right outside, but child, they 5 blocks over. You could say to them, don't leave off this street, bitch. Time you go upstairs and get in the shower, bitch. They 5 neighborhoods over.
So then what are you because like I said, this individual is a sick individual. And when you are a sick individual, there's no reasoning. I don't think there's any reasoning that you have. So in this situation, what's the best thing? Because yes, we can blame the guy. But like I said, if the guy is who he is like this, what can you really do? What's the measures to take?
I don't really know how to specifically answer that question, but I do know that the times that we live in now are way more dangerous than when we were growing up. And we lived in some dangerous times.
Correct.
And the times are so much more dangerous. I think that parents should be even more heavily locked in on their kids. But I don't even know what type of relationship that the dad had with the daughter, because I heard him calling the daughter, by her name. It's he and him and his.
But that doesn't mean that the father didn't love the child.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't mean that they didn't love,
because like sometimes in those instances, and even in your own experience,
in my own experience,
sometimes it takes your parent.
But
they're your parent.
But this is the thing, and this is the thing even with trans people, Craig. Trans people have to give their parents the full opportunity to mourn the loss of their of their child.
Correct.
Because their child is no longer. My mother had to go through a full grieving period.
Correct.
And if my mama fuck up and sometimes they call me Tim or she say boo, whatever, I'm not nailing my mama to the cross.
Correct. Because you know her,
because that's not my mother's intention. My mother had to go through the process or whatever, but she also gained another person.
Right.
You know?
And the same is true with gay people. I think sometimes we come out to our family, and sometimes our family are kind of taken aback. Our parents in particular are sometimes taken aback, and we don't give them grace. Sometimes we're so upset with them. And it's like, well, bitch, you were in the closet for 22 years. And now that you finally came out, you want everybody to be on board, bitch, because you just came out. Bitch, you were locked up for 22 years. Give a bitch a break. You understand what I'm saying? I think sometimes we have to give out, because it doesn't mean that they're never going to come around. And I'm not at all saying that you have to let your parents disrespect you until they come around. What I'm saying is, you know the difference between when your parents are straight up disrespecting you, talking about I'm not with that gay shit, that punk shit. That's different from like with my mom. My mom was like, listen, I'm not taking this as well as I thought I could. My mother was like, I'm not handling this as well as I thought I could. She said, so this ain't sitting well with me. And she just kind of pulled back a little bit. And it was just like, okay, well, girl, you do your thing and I'm gonna do mine. But she wasn't one of those people like, yeah, don't bring that gay shit around me. Da, 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 da. Well, I take that back because she did say that at first. She said, when I come down listen.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Miss Mary's threatening me in the comment section.
What'd she say?
Miss Mary down there threatening me, girl. She said, if I did what I know now, you would have got those hands. I feel like giving you these hands now.
But the thing is, I just think that sometimes we don't give our parents the latitude, the room, the space to kind of grow into understanding. You know what I mean? And again, and I have to say it again, I'll underscore it again. It's just like when I came out. It took me 22 years to even act on the feelings. So I couldn't be mad with my mother and not allow her and expect her to be okay after me telling her after 2 weeks.
Go ahead.
Because so for people that are saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. First of all, you guys need to listen and not be ready just to respond. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying
put the camera on you, Mo, so they can see the compassion and the tenacity in your. Put it on you. Yes, this is what we got you a cam for. It's the Mo cam. Focus step. There we go. Because we're not gonna get your hands.
So, like I'm saying, is just this. I'm not saying that you have to be a certain. Like, I'm not blaming the guy that did it. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that what are the measures to take to prevent this from happening? I'm agreeing with Madison on maybe we don't know how the relationship with the father was, because in my point of view, I believe that especially when you're at that age, you should be able to a child should tell their parents, hey, this is who I'm hanging out with. These are the people that I'm talking to, whatever. So when a situation does arise, they can know how to handle it. I'm not now my situation in saying that you can't just say, hey, yeah, the guy's sick, but you have to look at it like this. If a retarded, I know you can't say that. If a mentally challenged person came up to you and just started hitting you, I know what Maddie will do. She gonna hit him back.
Yeah. I'm hitting the bitch to hit me back.
But you're not supposed to hit them back.
Sorry.
But because why? They don't have control. They don't have the logic.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Man.
You put your hands up in the air, bitch. You put your
They don't have.
Well, okay. Control. Well, I used to work with people that was
like you said, the guy that was behind you. When you
I work with mentally challenged individuals. No, we talking. No, they can see me.
They can't see me. They can't see you.
They see me right now.
I
work with mentally challenged individuals that stood up there and told that they was gonna bash me. That motherfucking man was standing behind there plotting on me. And I told that bitch, we will die together today. Today we will leave Earth together. You're not gonna jump on me and bitch, they motherfucking give you some Milleril or some Ritalin and send your ass bitch back there. We gonna leave here today. So make the choice.
I want to know what Mo's point is.
My point is, if these people are not completely there in the head and they don't. And I believe people like this, they don't know how to act. They don't have control. They don't have the logic to act properly. So if these people don't
so you're saying we should excuse his behavior?
I'm not saying we should excuse these behavior. I'm saying that when it comes to this type of person, that what measures are there to take to prevent this from happening again?
I don't know. I think that the app. Let's talk about the apps. Hold on. Let's. Okay. Well, let's talk.
If she put on her profile, she's 18. She's on a dating profile. She's going. It's possible to meet up with these type of deranged, sick people. It's possible because grown women run into these type of men.
But my thing is, okay. Let me just say this. When I was in high school.
Hold on. Let me even put this back on you guys. Sorry. Hold on.
When I was in high school, most of the girls that I went to high school, Baltimore, most of the girls that I went to high school with were dating niggas that weren't in high school. They were 16.
Well, listen, that was
17.
But let's talk about it, bitch.
R. Kelly was doing his thing. That R. Kelly shit was going on in the black community long before R. Kelly.
But that was normal. That was a normal thing.
It was normalized.
It was normalized. I know some that's some shit I want to say, bro. But it's normalized because the people don't see nothing wrong with that.
Right.
It was so many girls going to Cope. It's a school called Cope. They got that in y'all?
We got a school called Paquin, which was a school for girls that were pregnant.
It's called Cope. The girls out there at Cope, some of them had the same baby daddy.
Correct.
He sold dope in the neighborhood.
So what's the difference? What if one of those 16-year-old girls met a guy out and he ended up being, because there was a girl, I remember a girl that I went to school with, she was dating a guy and he ended up killing her. And this was a cisgender girl, female, born female. This boy killed her. So it's just like, we can't say that because this young trans girl was 14 and she put on her profile that she was 18. People doing that shit all of the time.
But the thing is that I'm just saying that, is it right for you? Like, for example, if I go into the hood, iced out, in a random hood, iced out, whatever, and they come and they rob me, are people going to come to me and be like, damn, are you okay? Nah, they're going to be like, nah, nigga. And I'm not saying that's what they should do for her. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just putting my own situation. Are people going to be looking at me saying, dang, bro, you okay? What happened? And I tell them, oh man, I had my ice on and they came and robbed me. They're gonna look at me like, why were you in this neighborhood with all this ice on your neck?
I think that's different.
No, my point is that I'm not saying she's at fault. I'm just saying that we have to take better precautions into protecting these young children. Because if she was allowed to be online on a dating app saying that she's 18 and older,
but baby,
and she meets up with this sick guy, that okay, he finally meets this girl.
Okay, let's spin a little bit. What if she wasn't 14? What if she was of age?
It's still wrong on the guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So then the question is like,
but my point is to keep this child out of danger. Why she should not be on a dating app?
Correct.
She's 18 years old.
So how do we? So the question.
But my point is, girls in high school shouldn't be saying that they're
still wrong.
Right. So even if it's not on the dating app,
they shouldn't be doing. My point is, no child. No, if you're trans, if you're cis, it doesn't matter. You should, as a child, you should not be on a dating app saying that you are 18 years old, meeting up with.
So my question is,
that's all.
How do we prevent it?
That's my point.
I think that's what. So I think that the apps have to get more stronger.
But how do they do that?
I don't know.
But you have to upload an ID.
Yeah, you have to upload an ID. Yeah. Like, you got to get more stronger on how you allow people to use your app. Easily creating a profile on a dating app. Easily creating a profile on a dating app.
But see, this is my point is this though, and I'm going to tie it into a conversation that we had before. Remember when those young boys, it was some young black boys, I think they were around 15, and they had broke into this man's house. They broke into a black man's house. This story happened here in Georgia. That black man shot and killed those boys. And there were actually people who looked at that news story and said, Well, why did he shoot them? He should have. They were underage. He should have asked. So what was he supposed to do? Card them when they came in his motherfucking house? Bitch, you come over to my house, I'm shooting.
And
it was that.
Unfortunately, Craig, I can't even say I'm mad at that man.
So
I can't say I'm mad at that man.
Well, don't be mad at me because I'm blowing any one of you pussy assholes head off. You come over to this motherfucking house, bitch. I'm with a chopper, and I'm coming out. I may get arrested for coming outside.
Look, just don't come.
Bitch, don't come.
She got them hidden everywhere.
Bitch, so don't come. Don't come in here. Don't come here. And I know the story you're talking about because we covered that story.
Yeah,
and I watched the people say,
they're like, well, why he? What?
And I watched the family members say, he wasn't doing that. So you supposed to wait until this nigga came in here, that fully armed niggas come in this motherfucker, and that man wasn't supposed to open fire.
No.
Right.
Bitch, if I'm asleep and you wake up and half of your body in the window, that's how they gonna fire you.
Blue skies is not a horrible analogy. You just didn't follow. My point is, those parents didn't know where their kids were. There was no app involved. There was no app involved. Those parents didn't know where those kids were. I'm sure those kids' parents thought they were somewhere that they weren't. They could have very well said, "Oh my, we going to the movies," and then they at some man's house trying to break in. I don't know what the scenario was, but I'm just saying.
Really, you can't blame the parents. Like this, really,
you can't.
No,
in some instances, instances you cannot. In some instances, you can't. You have some parents who are very much so actively involved in their kids. Like I said, my mom was very involved in my life, but there are definitely things that I did and snuck around and did.
Yes, I did too.
You understand?
I did. Yes.
Like, look at all of the times that those of you that are adults that are watching, you told your parents that you were going to hang out at one of your girlfriend's house. You were spending the night and your ass was somewhere fucking.
And got pregnant.
The first time.
And how many times I done been out to the abortion clinic with some of y'all?
Right.
I done been to the abortion clinic with so many of my girlfriends that I used to, when I used to ride past the building, I used to be like, oh my God, I done been to the chop shop so many times.
Right.
The kitty chop shop. I just been like, oh my God. It used to be right there, honey, right across the street from the University of Miami.
Like a parent can't be helicoptering all day, every day. It's just like when you're in a relationship, you expect that you're with someone who has a sense of self and a sense of self-worth and integrity, and they're not doing some shit behind your back. But you can't helicopter, bitch. You got to go to work, you got a life, and bitch, and I'm just not that interested to be trying to follow you and figure out what you're doing all day long.
But Craig, that's different when it's within a relationship, because that's a grown-ass adult. They should be able to know, hopefully they should be able to act right, especially in a relationship. But as a child, of course, we were all children. We know that we get into mischief and we do stuff like that. But I agree with Maddie. Maybe these dating apps or whatever should have ID.
There needs to be stronger. It needs to be a stronger system implemented in these dating apps. Craig, we old. So bitch, we take a picture.
I'm almost there.
No,
you're there.
Because you've been looking at your panties wrapped around your hair for the longest.
Okay.
Only an older person would take.
Well, somebody thought they were yours.
Mine would be a little bit bigger than that. You would actually be able to wrap your whole head up in my panties and walk around like a turban with them on. So you thought you were reading me? The read's on you. I know I wear big panties, bitch. I got a big ass, big hips, and a big cock. So I need some pair of panties to tote around all this good motherfucking bottom.
But see, the other thing too is, even in the scenario with R. Kelly, a lot of those girls, they were lured. He had people that would go down to the high school. Same thing with Epstein. The same thing with Epstein. Like, I think sometimes we're thinking from an adult perspective in the mindset, and we're not thinking about these kids are sometimes 15 and 16. And, and a 40-year-old adult can sometimes lure a kid.
Okay, so let me tell some truths, right? I remember I was 15 years old. Mama, don't you think about it, girl. And we used to be on the chat line. It was Quest.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be on the Quest phone line. I used to be on the Quest line talking to men on the Quest line. Talking to them. And I remember telling a man that I was 15 years old, 14, somewhere in that area, on the chat line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this your girl. Yeah, this your girl Keisha. Bitch, my name up in Keisha, everybody. Yeah, this your girl Keisha.
Come on, Keisha.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'2".
How tall were you, girl?
5'2".
Go give me them stats, girl.
135. Green eyes.
Girl, how many? How much? Wait, girl. Wait.
Green eyes.
Wait a minute. Go, wait.
Black, but green eyes.
Wait a minute. I need you to reverse a little bit.
Yes.
5'2" and what?
135. I was 14, 15. I was definitely that way.
Okay, girl. Girl, she was tiny.
How about the height, though? How about the height?
I was 5'2".
Girl, that has not changed. Girl, she was tiny, girl.
Bitch, I was 14 for you. So, you
green
know.
eyes and what else? Girl, what else you say on
green
your
eyes
thing?
or whatever. So, you know, press that 2 or that 3. You know. So, girl, y'all know what.
Hold on. Tamika said her name was Tammy.
Right. Press that 2 or that 3 if you want to get at me. The motherfucking quest.
Oh, God.
Bitch, don't play like y'all hoes went on the quest.
Girl, I was on the number line. I don't know what it being
Some
called
of y'all
the quest.
bitches still on the quest right now.
Well, listen, when I first went to Atlanta, it was the number line. It was given, what's up, 6 feet.
So it was me and one of my girlfriends, and like, we used to be on there. So
golden brown.
So we get to school. We've been talking to the man, so the children come meet us at the school. The man come meet us at the school.
Oh, really? He came.
But we tell the truth that we was boys.
Oh, you did?
Lady, yeah, we told, like, you know, after they press that 2 or that 3, and then it's like, because you young and you scared, like, you know, we boys.
And what did they say?
Okay.
Where you go to school?
Okay.
We coming anyway.
Where's your school? What's your school? What's your school? Centennial Middle School.
So y'all told them really?
We didn't know what the fuck. We was
right.
We were kids.
And some of these people in here talking about the parents should be 100%
bitch, my mom
responsible.
Bitch, listen, my mom. Listen, my mom would have told my.
I know Miss Mary up there.
Bitch, my mom was up there hot right now.
Right.
My mom would have told my mom would have told my motherfucking head off my body.
Right.
My mom would have beat my brains out of my motherfucking head.
I know Miss Mary up there shaking her head right
and
now.
my thing is, you some of you all have kids that are texting things right now, and you have no clue what's in their phone.
My motherfucking neck.
They texting their little titties, their little coochies and dicks.
My mom want to bust me in my head right now.
They got apps y'all don't even know about. They got their little nudes locked up, and you don't even know. You think you looking through their phone? No one lies to you more than you lie to yourself.
Kev, I said 14, 15 was something around that area. Girl, I'm damn near 50, girl. That's a long time ago.
She hot like you were 15 the other day.
Right. Girl, my mama is hot right now.
Okay.
Press that 2 or that 3. I mean, I chat line for a long time. I chat line all the way up till I was 20-something, 21.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, we chat line. Baby, listen, when I start getting my dick sucked, bitch, I got my dick sucked. You hear me? That chat line was some vicious. See, the way the dating apps in the chat line was vicious.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Child, you got folk that's addicted to that shit today. Can't get off.
Can't get off the chat line. Sitting up there, phone. And back in the day, bitch, I done got. Listen,
I'm so scared to have a daughter.
My aunt wore me out because I ran her phone bill up for calling the box.
The jukebox?
The jukebox. Girl pressing 2 like, yeah, girl, Disco Rick is back again. And this time on new record. So let's get busy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bitch, I used to want to see the wiggle, wiggle video.
Girl, you sitting there and ran that lady's phone bill up.
Bitch!
And I bet she was wondering why her phone line.
Oh, no, she ain't had to wonder because the bitch just said it on the phone bill. It said it right on the phone bill. Yeah, she ain't have to wonder. She did not have to wonder.
Bitch, when I say pure destruction.
Bitch, I am so disappointed in you. You ran that late.
There's only one place that we could go to see.
Girl, you should have known
bitch,
better.
Pop that coochie.
Girl, you ran that lady's bill up like that.
Bitch, pop that coochie.
And didn't think twice.
Didn't give a fuck.
Hey, pop that coochie, baby. Pop the coochie.
You know how she talking right now.
I cannot believe you.
Not give a fuck.
I cannot believe
I didn't know that it was going to do that.
you knew. You knew. Because it surely said, how much was the shit? Because they had the price down on the screen.
The butterfly. That's old. Let me see your Tootsie Roll.
I am so disappointed.
I want to know how to do the Tootsie Roll.
Girl, I cannot believe you ran that lady's phone bill off.
Roddy.
Maddie, you ain't shit for that. Maddie, you ain't shit for that.
As much as you complain about me drinking your expensive water, you ran that lady's
One
phone
time for
bill
the
off.
rodeo. Come on, let's ride it, baby. One time for the rodeo. Come on, let's ride it, baby. Ride it. I used to know how to do all the dances.
You should. Girl, I am so disappointed.
Then when I tell my auntie told my ass up,
I would have too.
Bitch, and took all that 900. All the 900, all that shit was took off the phone.
Did she take any of your money?
Nah, I don't.
She wasn't working.
But you didn't get paid for the phone lines?
Listen, they credited her because that's back like that's kids was doing that. A lot of kids did that.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the phone company will tell you, listen, you are responsible for your
Wait a
phone
minute.
bill.
Somebody wrote a name down here.
Ooh, hold on. Let me
Where?
Girl, that was one of my names. Who is this in the comments?
Right there.
Who is that?
You want me to put it up there?
Who is that?
You want me to put it up?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Dang it, y'all.
There it is. Go up. Yeah. There it is.
This person.
That was your name? Maddie, that was really
Shantora.
your name?
Shantora.
This person know me.
Maddie, that was really your name.
Shantora.
This person know me.
Yeah, because there's no way you guessing that.
Shantora.
There's no way you guessing that. There's no way you guessing that.
Shantora.
Right, and then out of all names to pick, Maddie, that was the name you picked.
And whoever wrote it ain't writing no more.
I gotta go to commercial break. Girl. What is that? What that? Y'all finna make me log off.
Oh, they exposed your name and then went away.
Bro, that was my motherfucking name. And mind you, we used to call the phone booth. Ooh, somebody know me.
They might have been working with you.
No, they don't follow me for a long time. Baby, we used to call the phone booth in Coconut Grove. There was a phone when the pay phones. It's a pay phone. We used to call the pay phone.
Really?
Yes. In Coconut Grove, it was a payphone right there on Grand Avenue. And it was a payphone sitting there. And we used to call them.
Baby, that's something.
And sit on that. And that was my name all night long.
Shantora.
All night. I would talk to the boys all night.
What made you think of Shantora?
Standing at the payphone.
Girl, I don't know. Her name.
Out of all the names you picked, Shantora?
Bitch, yes.
I've never heard of that name before. That's why I'm just like, wow, okay.
That was my name. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? It was an addiction, like talking to boys all day.
And I think that's what happens with some of the boys now on Jacked and Grindr.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do.